with meteorologist Julia Blanchett.
Western Colorado is seeing a pretty decent change in pace today. We're expecting to warm up, but this morning you'll want a jacket on the way out the door. First things first is that we're down in the 50s this morning at 7 a.m., 56 degrees. By the 9 o'clock hour, about 65, but by noon, about 77 degrees. But the big story here is that we are warming up and we're getting rid of the rain and the chaotic weather we saw over our last weekend. It's monsoon season, so we definitely saw some decent sized storms, and some of those storm systems were so large that for the first time this year, I can confidently say that we are exceeding our normal expectations for moisture. And that has not been the story over the last several months since we've been so abnormally dry. But the September normal by the end of the month of September is supposed to be an average of about 0.54 inches. And our current total, and we're only halfway through our months, is about 0.68 inches of moisture, which means we are passing that total, and we are likely to add to that with more rain on the way. This week will be fairly dry, but over the next several days we could see some cooler temperatures, and cooler temperatures should be expected at this point because we're in the final countdown. It is less than or just about 7 days until the official start of fall. So if you're anything like me and love the summer season, unfortunately we are letting that go and we are adopting some new temperature trends. So if you are native to Western Colorado or Colorado in general, it's probably no surprise to you that we do a little bit of a back and forth this week. Our temperatures will warm up on Tuesday, getting all the way to 85 degrees, but then suddenly drop by 5 degrees for Wednesday. A slight cold front passes by, and then by Thursday and Friday warms back up again. It's pretty normal for our point in the year to do a little bit of that roller coaster up and down motion with our temperature trends, but the big thing a lot of us are focusing on is that there's no moisture in the forecast, so no need to worry about any excessive hail or moisture in the next few days. There could be some moisture by the weekend, but we'll keep an eye on that and talk about it in just a second. If I haven't mentioned your location just yet, it's about 75 in the Meeker area today, Colbron about 79, and in Grand Junction about 84 degrees, Delta 86, and in Montrose about 81. Even the Cortez area is about 80 degrees. Those low temperatures overnight, we're expecting to see about 56 degrees in Grand Junction, 49 in the Delta area, and 51 in Montrose. Cortez is about 44 degrees. So those temperatures are definitely cooling down by quite a bit, and that's why our morning hours are a little bit on the chilly side. We're almost at that point in the year where we're cold on the way out the door, but sweating on the way home. So we're going to see some bigger changes, but over the next 7 days, you're not expecting anything too exciting. Just a lot of sunshine and temperatures cruising in the 80s for the Grand Junction area. I did mention we could see a slight chance for moisture. It actually starts with a 10% chance of probability on Friday, moving to a 20% chance on Saturday. But peaking at the Montrose 7-day forecast, about 81 degrees on your Monday, Tuesday 80 degrees, and then down to the 70s. But we hold ourselves pretty steady until we see some possibilities of weekend rain sneaking into the forecast. The Delta area is 86 degrees on your Monday, on your Tuesday 87, and on your Wednesday 83. We stay consistent, but we are expecting a 20% chance for moisture on Saturday. In the Cortez area, something very similar, 80s for the next several days, then we cruise down to the 70s very briefly, and then right back up to the 80s. We'll have a warm forecast with little to no change in the next few days.